hey, hello, and welcome to another amazing evening, an amazing Ladyquette evening. So it's safe to say this is a Ladyquette Monday, right? Wow, I'm so excited to be on your screen again. I'm so excited to be here with you, and I'm so excited that we're going to have another time of learning, relearning, and unlearning. Yeah. And trust me, we're about to have another refreshing time with a wonderful speaker. Today we'll be looking at managing or at finance. Yeah, finance. And I dare say that it's both as important as making money is. Making money is important, but in the same vein, you must not leave out understanding money. All right, when you make money it's good, but then you have to understand money so that you can put structures in place to ensure that your financial life does not go down, so you're not up today and then you are down tomorrow. As ladies and even as guys, it's important we learn this today. And now is the time. Our guest is right here in the studio, as well as our moderator. Remember, Lady Kurt is here for you to ensure that you evolve into becoming the wonderful woman, an amazing guy that you were supposed to be. So do me a favor again of sharing the link to this video with your friend, your sister, your colleague, your neighbor, your whosoever, any amazing person close to you who you want to see smashing their goals, their financial goals in 2025. So right now, I'm bringing in our moderator so that we can jump right into the session. Our moderator is here, Ms. Blessing Oluwatoyin Ezeola, and to take us
Hello,
through a journey.
everybody. Hello, everyone. It's so nice to be here again. I mean, it's been 5 days of learning, 5 days of unlearning, 5 days of becoming a wonderful person, 5 days of of taking out the I want to begin to do. And I hope that you have been learning a lot. I hope this is not just going to end with I learned. I just hope that you do the things that you have learned. So to get right into what we have for today, I mean, who does not like money? Who does not like money? If you don't like money, just type on the comment section, I don't like money. So we can just take you out of here. Actually, I know that everyone likes money. So before we get right into meeting our guest for today, I have the honors to introduce an amazing lady, a wonderful woman. Yes, a wonderful woman, Miss Okoroma.
Okay, apologies for the network glitch with our moderator. So I am pleased to let you know that the beautiful face you're seeing on the screen, or our moderator is back. Thank you.
Our speaker is here already. Okay, I wanted to say a lot about her, but it's fine because I mean this woman here is just embodied so much that you can't even say all. But yeah, welcome to the studio, Miss Okoroma Sumachi. We cannot wait to learn and get so much knowledge that you have to share with us today. You're welcome.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. I'm so happy to be here. So happy to be here. And I want to specially thank our convener, Ruth Temitope Kayode. I call her a powerhouse. Thank you so much for the privilege to. She is, oh, she's laughing. Thank you so much for the privilege to be here. And I also want to thank our moderator. Thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you so much. So good to be here. So, we are here to talk about finance, money. Money. Yes. You see, This is 2025, and we cannot remain the way we have always been. You understand? You cannot keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. Things things don't work that way. If you want a change in your financial life, you must be ready to put in the work. If you want a change in your finances, if you want a change in your life as a whole, you must put in the work. And that is why we are here. So if you are here, please clap for yourself, because yes, you are ready for change in 2025. Well done, well done, well done. So we'll be talking money today, but I would like to find out if there is anyone here that hates money. Like, if you hate money, please, like, if you just type it out in that comment section. Like, we want to see you, want to recognize you. Please, is there someone that hates money? Okay.
No.
Okay, it seems we all love money. Thank God. So you see, even the Bible knows that it's very important for us to prosper. Third John chapter 1 verse 2 says, "Beloved," I believe we are believers here. And third John chapter 1 verse 2 says, "Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth." So this shows that prosperity is what is important. Prosperity is important for each and every one of us. God wants us to have what we need. God doesn't want us to be in lack. So yes, money is very, very important. The Bible also says that the love of money is the root of all evil. And it is very, very, very correct. But I also want us to know that if you lack money severely, it may lead you to that same evil that you are avoiding by loving it. Do you understand? So we must have that balance. It is very important. I don't know if you've heard before that money is a defense. Money is a defense. We must all know this. Just have it at the back of your mind that money, I'm not saying we should love money to the point of doing evil, but money is good and it is a defense. And Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 19 also says that money answereth all things. Do you understand? Money answereth all things. So I'm just stating this repeatedly so that you can agree and so that you can know in your heart of hearts that money is very important, and money is what very, very necessary. So if you believe money is important and you believe money is necessary and you agree with me, please type it in the comment section. Say I agree. I agree. I just want to make sure we are all on the same page. I agree. If you agree that money is important, type it in the comment section. All right. Thank you very much. So we have the three M's of money. The first M is making money. The second M is managing money. And the third M is multiplying money. So making money is just earning money or any income through various means. Through various means. And to make money, to earn income, you should either be selling a product or selling a service. That is what it means to make money. Remember, we are talking about money, and there are three M's of money. So the first point is making money. And to make money, you are either selling a product or selling a service. Then the second M of money is managing money. Once you've made money, you now need to know how to manage it effectively. If you have all the money in the world, or if you've made all the money in the world and you do not know how to manage it, you would come back to point zero or point one. Remember, even if you've made all the money in the world and you do not know how to manage it, you may likely come back to point square one, and no one wants to come back to that point. So managing money just involves learning how to budget, learning how to control your expenses, learning how to save for the future, and making sure you live within your means. Not that you you are earning 50,000 and you are planning to buy a gown of 40,000. Do you understand? You are not to create a desire for what you can. You have to live within your means. In fact, within your means, yeah, it also means below your means. You cannot be spending more than what you are earning. You see, this is something I learned from my father. Sometimes you would ask him, if you ask him for money. That was when we were much younger. If you ask him for money, he will tell you, Ada, what has come into my account today cannot meet that need. So let us wait till tomorrow. So he never spends more than what he earns. Do you understand? Pray God will help us to be financially independent women. So proper money management ensures that you do not waste the money you earn, and it helps you to build a solid financial foundation. Everyone needs a solid financial foundation. We do not want to be embarrassed. We do not want money to embarrass us. May money not embarrass you. If you do not want money to embarrass you, you must learn how to manage it well. That is why we are here. That's why I say you should clap for yourself. So if you, even if you can clap for yourself again, please, you are in the right place. You are in the right place at the right time. Yes. So the third M of money is multiplying money. And this is just about growing your wealth over time. Just it involves buying stocks, buying shares, buying real estate, buying properties, buying things that will appreciate in value. And I also want to add that personal investment is also a type of investment. You know, people say investment, shares, bonds, this one. And investment is basically putting your resources into what you believe will appreciate in value, or into what you believe will fetch you more money. In simple terms, that is just what investment is. And why I like to add personal investment to the list of all this is because if you can invest in yourself, if you can take that course, if you can take that course, if you can do pay for value, pay for there are some people, if they say Ladyquette is maybe at a price, they may be skeptical. But they know, you are going to get value here. Why don't you pay for it? So that is where personal investment comes in. If you know you are going to be a better person by paying for it in 2025, learn to pay for value. Learn to pay for value. So yes, that is the last of money. So in this session, I would like to focus on managing money. I would like to focus on managing money. And I kept repeating um the importance of money. I said money is a defense. I said money answereth all things. And I said the Bible even encourages us to prosper. So now that we've agreed, and some of you typed I agree in the comment section. So now that we all agree that money is important, it is very necessary for us to know how it works. If you know something is important, you need to take out time to learn how it works. You need to take out time to learn basic things about it. You may not know everything, but the one that is going to help you to thrive, you have to take note of that. And that is why we are here. So, yes, I want us to do away with this mindset of what will be. So many people have that mindset. What will be will be. If I will be rich, I will be rich. You need to learn if you want to be rich, if you want to thrive financially in 2025, you need to learn how to manage the resources God has given you. You need to learn how to manage the resources God has given you. Some people, I hope, I believe none of them are here. Immediately, a huge sum comes into the account. The first thing they remember is that dress that they saw a sister wear in church, or that shoe they have been eyeing. Immediately, money enter. Immediately, they receive credit alerts. The first thing that comes to their head is dress, is shoe. It's very important. Yeah, you can buy dresses, you can buy shoes, but I want us to have this balance, and I want us to be financially wise. Do you understand? When you receive money, there are basic things you are supposed to do, and that's why we are here. We are going to learn those basic things that you are supposed to do to excel and thrive financially. So yes, the first thing I'll say is budgeting. Budgeting. You need to learn how to budget. You don't just spend, you just receive your salary, then you just start spending. You just receive your salary, you just start ordering online or buying those things you put in your cart. We need to learn how to budget. Once you receive funds, you don't just spend it. Learn to prioritize, learn to plan. Plan for what you want to do with that money. You have to, if not, you will just find out that you have just spent anyhow. This is how much I want to spend on transportation. This is how much I want to spend on feeding. This is how much I want to spend on, or I want to, this is how much I want to save. This is how much I want. You have to put everything in perspective. You have to budget. You have to plan. Do not just, if there's anything you are going to learn in 2025 financially, please learn how to budget. Don't just spend anyhow. I pray God will help us in Jesus' name. Another thing is, if you do not know how to budget, you may keep running into debt because you may not even know how you spent your money. Like, you receive salary, you just spend. Before you know it, you have to start borrowing urgent 2K for transportation. May that not be our lot in this year in Jesus' name. Amen. Yes. So under budgeting, I would like us to know there's this 50, 30, 20% rule. And the 50% rule, that's of your earning or of your income. The 50% rule is for is basically for your needs. That means 50% is for needs, things that you need. Groceries, you cannot, because you want to be financially independent, because you want to be financially educated, starve. Do you understand? You just have to learn how to allocate resources to that aspect. So 50% is for needs, for your needs. That's 50% of your earning. Then 30% is for your wants, right? You see, um I learned that if you do not buy things that you want, I'm not saying you should be reckless, but sometimes you need to meet those wants too, those things that you want. Do you understand? You can do without them, but you want them maybe for a better life. Do you get? Yes, just like data, something like that. I hope we get. Yes. So data and the rest. Yes. Then 20% is for your savings, for your investments. So that is the 50, 30, 20% rule. So for me, what I use for budgeting, there are various apps that can actually help us to do things. Life has become quite easy, and you can leverage on all these applications to make your life better. The one I use personally is Wallet Budget Planner Tracker. So that app just you just state you just impute your income, the money you have, then you make your budget. You tell the you impute what you want to spend on transportation, what you want to spend on various things, on data, what you want to spend on, and you have to be very intentional about all those things. You impute it on those in the app. Then if you start spending, and as you spend, you have to put it down. Like if you spend 5k on data, you have to put it down in the app. So whenever you spend beyond what you have budgeted for, it notifies you. I would repeat myself. It is the Wallet Budget Planner Tracker. You can check it out on Play Store. Wallet Budget Planner Tracker. So it just helps you with budgeting. It helps you, it makes budgeting quite easy. Then there are other apps that you can use. There's the Stay Wise app, and all these um they are on Play Store. Money tracker app, you have the budget planner. You have the budget planner. So yes, that's for budgeting. You can just use that app, those apps that I just mentioned, for budgeting to make life easy. I hope we are following. Thank you very much. So yes, after learning how to budget, we also need to learn how to grow our money. We not just want to budget, and you do not know how to add to the income. So that is why investment is there. Investment is just allocating resources to into ventures that you believe will appreciate in value, to projects that you believe will appreciate in value, to assets that will you believe will appreciate in value over time. So that is what investment is. And we must know that investments are quite risky. They are. If you plan to invest your money, you should know, have it at the back of your mind, that they are risky. But remember, no risk, no return. So if you are not willing to take risks, that means you are not willing to make more money or grow your money. Yes. So investments are risky, but they would still appreciate in value over time, all things being equal. So I want us to, even beyond budgeting, learn to invest. And there, you may be asking, how can we invest? What things can we invest in? So we have shares. You can buy shares. You can buy bonds. You can There are mutual funds, there are real estate, you can do land banking, you can buy gold. But I want to break this down. If they say shares, people may say, that is too big. Shares, how can I buy shares? We have apps that make um things like this quite easy, and you'll be shocked the amount you can actually spend buying them. You may not even necessarily have to use that. There was a time, I think like 2 years ago, MTN they were selling shares. Even recently, this year, the banking sector, many banks, I don't know if they approach you. If you come to the bank, before you know, one marketer will just come and meet you, come and buy shares. I don't know if you experience that. Yes. So that is one way to invest. And um yeah, as at that time, I think they told the banks to increase their level of capitalization, and that was why they did all those shares thing. But yeah, there are apps that can help us to um make things easy. We have the Afri Invest app for investment. You have the Afri Invest app. You can check it out. It's on Play Store. You can just go there. You see, things are quite easy now. But you see, the Bible says, "My people perish because they lack knowledge." You don't know you can invest because you do not know that there are apps that can actually do things for you, that can actually make things easy for you. So yeah, there's the Afri Invest app, and once you just download it, it's easy to navigate. So if there's anything, you should just write this down. Afri Invest app, you can just check it out on Play Store. It's actually quite easy to use. Then you can check the Optimus, the Afri Invest app. You can use it to buy all these Nigerian shares and the likes. Then we have Optimus. Optimus can be used to buy US stock. You see, the thing is, I don't want us to look at this thing like um abracadabra. I don't know how they put it. These are things that we can actually do. Do you get? If we are intentional about this, you can actually do it. You can make it one of your goals in 2025. I have never bought a share before, but you see, this 2025, I will buy a share. Do you understand? Once you decide, once you make that resolution, by God's grace, it will work out. So yes, we have the AfriInvest, we have the Optimus, then we also have Bamboo. And the good thing about this Bamboo app is that you can actually read about the company. For instance, now you like Coca-Cola and you want to invest in Coca-Cola. Um, if you download that Bamboo app on Play Store, there's actually a place where you can actually read about the company. So if you like what they do, if you think it is something that is feasible, if you think it's something that your money is safe in, you can actually invest. Then we have the bonds. That's you lend money and earn interest. We have mutual funds, and um mutual funds is just people putting money in a pool and investing together. Do you understand? Different people contribute more. You know, we are talking about, I hope we're on track. We are talking about different types of investments. We've talked about stock, we've talked about shares, we've talked about bonds, we've talked about and we are talking about mutual funds now. And I'm telling you now that mutual funds is just people putting their money in a pool and investing. So people coming together, contributing money together and investing with that large sum. I hope we are together. So yes. And of course, we also have apps that can help us to invest in mutual funds. App like Cowrywise. I know Cowrywise is an app that many people know but may not have used. Today, please try and download that Cowrywise. There's a whole lot you can do with Cowrywise. You can save, automated savings. I use Cowrywise. You can invest. You can a whole lot. You can buy a whole lot with Cowrywise. So yes, Cowrywise is one app you can use for mutual funds. Then we also have real estate. Real estate. We all know what real estate is. Just landed properties, buying, renting, and things like that. So I I know a man who sometimes he may not really have money, he may not be so liquid, but this man has houses in Abuja. This man has houses, he rents houses in Abuja. And I want us to think big because right now I'm thinking big too. This is something we can do. This is something we can do. real estate. There are some there's something called land banking. Land banking, um you buy land somewhere and wait for it to appreciate, things like that, then maybe sell it, buy another land somewhere else, maybe add money, you understand. So there are some landed properties in some places that are not well known, and you may be surprised how much they are going for. Like, you may be surprised how much they are going for. You can see a land for one 1 point something million. I know the money may sound big, but this is something that, if you want to make up your mind to do, you can actually do it. We can actually do it. You can, I've talked about this cowrie wise for that you can use for mutual funds. You can also use this cowrie wise for savings. Um imagine setting up an automated um payments to cowrywise to save for maybe a land you want to buy. Hopefully the land should still be that 1 million when you are ready to buy it, but I'm just saying that things like this, we can just plan for it, and we can actually do it. So yes, that is land. Then another type of investment is gold. Many people do not know, but gold is another thing that doesn't depreciate in value. And if you want to learn more about gold, gold is an investment. People actually do that. That's why you see some women, the jewelries they want to buy is actually gold. Do you know why? Because they know they can sell it. They can sell it in future. They don't buy fake, they buy gold. It is something that you can sell in future. And if you want to learn more about that, you can just go to deriv.com. That's DERIV.com. So that is it about investment. So yes, like I said earlier, there's also personal investment. As a lady, I believe most people are ladies here. As a lady, we should really focus on personal investment. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself, because after you remember we said investment is allocating resources to areas you know that will appreciate in value. Do you know that if you invest in yourself as a lady or as a person, you would appreciate in value, obviously. So that is it. Personal investment. Personal investment includes, like I said earlier, pay for courses. Learn to pay for course. Imagine our convener coming up again. Like our at least I know that our convener runs courses on, I think, writing. You want to learn how to write, pay for courses, because even after taking that course, you cannot remain the same. So you have to learn to invest in yourself, pay for courses. Write down, I will invest. Write in the comment section. I like people writing. Say, I will invest in myself. In myself. I will invest in myself. Yes. Thank you very much. So I also want to talk about savings. We are talking about managing money. So yes, savings. Yes, savings. We need to learn how to save. You don't just eat what you earn. You don't just eat what you earn. Eat everything you are earning. If you have been doing that in past time, try to stop it in this year. Learn how to save. Sorry, I just said something. You need to learn how to save. Learn how to learn how to save in 2025. Learn how to save in 2025. And of course, there are apps that can actually aid your saving journey. I said earlier that I use Cowrywise. Yes, so you can use Cowrywise and you just automate the payments, and you have to be realistic when you are trying to save. You have to be realistic. Don't just don't just say you are earning 50,000 and you want to save 30,000, and you are the one footing your own bill. Oh. You are earning 50,000, you want to save 30,000 in this economy. So what I'm just saying is that even when you are setting your goals for savings, you have to be realistic. You have to be realistic. Don't be don't be overly ambitious. You are earning 50,000, you want to save 30,000. How much will you use for transport? Shey you no buy toothpaste. So even when you are learning how to save, you have to be realistic. And I want us to pick up this culture of saving. There are some people, they'll say if you throw them up and you bring them down, that the only thing that will fall is their teeth. Please, there should be nobody like that. We should not have ladies like that in 2025. You have to you have to learn how to save. Learn how to save. Yes. And I said earlier that you can use calorie wise, you can use Rise Investment. If you want to save in dollars, there's this app that they call Rise Invest. Rise Invest. You can just be writing down these apps, and maybe after this session, you can go and check it out. You will now realize that these are things that you can actually do. Do you understand? And that will hedge you, it will protect you from the fluctuating or the fluctuations in currency if you save in dollars. Yes. You know, if you save in naira, before you know it, your money has reduced. So yes, if you want to save in dollars, you can use this Rise Invest app. Rise Rise Invest app. And you can also use Optimus, Optimus. You can use it to save. You can also use it to save if you want to learn how to save. And the good thing about calorie wise, like I said earlier, is you can just automate it. So so um every month or every week, depends on how you set it. It has a setting. There is weekly, there is daily. So it depends on how you set it. Yes, so you can automate your savings. So I also want to, now we've talked about managing money. Now I want to talk about setting financial goals. Setting financial goals. You see the way we start a new year. You see the way many people started 2025 and had goals. The same way you had spiritual goals is the same way you need to have your financial goals. You do not want to be running like a headless chicken financially. Do you understand? Yes. So you must have financial goals. You must plan your finance effectively. And setting financial goals, they have to be smart. They have to be smart. And most of us, we know what smart is: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. For instance, our goal now, okay, for the S, specific, we are talking about setting financial goals. So the specific goal now is, I want to save 60,000 this year. Do you understand? Setting financial goals, it has to be specific. You have to specify, you have to state clearly what you want to do. What is my financial goal? I want to save 60,000 this year. So the next point is measurable. Now that you have stated clearly what you want to do, you want to be able to track your progress. So now, how am I going to be doing this? I'll be saving 5,000 monthly. I'll be saving 5,000 monthly, so that the months you do not save 5,000, you know that you have gone back, or you have left track. So yes, I'll be saving 5,000 monthly. So now the goal has to be achievable. You need to be realistic. You need to know your capacity. Do not go and set a goal that you know. Yes, I know there is faith, right? There is faith. Like now you want to imagine somebody earning 100,000 saying they want to buy a private jet this year. Do you know how much it is? Sorry. So yes, you have to be realistic, and you have to be realistic about your capacity. You know what you can do. You know how much you are earning. So based on what I am earning, what is achievable? Do you understand? So yeah, then you have to the goal has to be relevant. Then the goal has to be time bound. I want to do this for a year. I want to do it for 12 months. I want to do it continuously every month. So it has to have a timing. So yes, while setting your financial goals, it has to be smart. It has to be smart. Don't just come out of the blues. This year I want to, this year I want to. No. Write down this SMART, SAMART, then write your goals clearly. Remember the Bible says, write the vision and make it plain so that they that read it will run. Do you understand? So your goals, you have to write them down. As I writing them down, make sure they are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. So you also have to this year, um, in fact, while if you are consistently doing all these things that I'm mentioning, it will build your confidence. It will build your confidence. You overcome fear. It will it will help you to be financially responsible. There's something called financial responsibility. You must be financially responsible as a lady. Yes. Not just leaving the men to be. No, you have to be financially responsible. And that is why we are here. So yes, in the quest for building your financial confidence, you also have to read books. Read books. There's Smart Money Woman, there's Rich Dad Poor Dad, and there are other books. And you can, if you are not a reader, you can actually subscribe to, there are different there are different channels on YouTube that talk about finance. So you can do that, and it will be good for you to build your confidence. Then join communities. There are several communities that um they set goals. In fact, you see, it's very important to belong to a community. It's very important to belong to a community. Just the same way we belong to a church, and it's being there helps you to grow spiritually. That's the same way it's good for you to belong to a financial community, where you, in fact, imagine if you're surrounded by people that are investing. You're surrounded by people that are buying landed properties. You are surrounded by people who are intentional about finances. There's no way you will not start thinking about how to better your own life. So that's the advantage of joining all these communities. So yes, I've been talking about apps. I want us to note that before you use all these financial apps, you have to check out if they are registered with SEC, that's Security and Exchange Commission. Don't just get it. So many people are making apps nowadays. So before you use an app, to ensure that you are secure, make sure you check out if they are registered with the Security and Exchange Commission. I want us to note that. Don't just use any app. And most times it is stated. on the platform's interface. You just see it. So that is um what I have for today. I hope we've been able to learn a thing or two about our finances. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much, Miss Sumachi. I have learned a lot, and I have questions. Yes, I have questions. I Some points that I picked out here was making money, managing money, and then multiplying money, and beyond just maintaining what is in the cup. Try to make sure that there's something going out, and after making sure that something is going out, something is also coming back in, right? So, um, thank you so much for this section. Are there any questions, Miss Ruth? Okay, while she's trying to set out the questions, okay, I have questions. One of the questions I have is concerning the saving platform. I mean, sorry, not platform, saving method. I heard about this 50, 30, 20, right? Where 50 is for your needs, 30 for your wants, and 20 for your savings. Is this a fixed method? Is there a possibility of doing that? 50 can be your savings. I mean, maybe for instance, I earn 100,000 in a month, and I tell myself, I look around, I say, okay, I don't have so much I'm doing with my money. My needs are not so much at this time. So I just need to get one or two things that are very important. Maybe as a lady, it's important that I get my sanitaries, I get things that are important. I mean, for my wants, maybe I've been craving shawarma for a month, or I've been craving to get something, maybe like ice cream. And I gather everything together. I say, okay, if I want to spend from this money in all of this, and I just spend like 30K. Is there something wrong in saving the 80K? Or maybe possibly I take out my transport, maybe like 10,000, and I decide to save 70,000 out of this 100,000. Do you think it's fine? Do you think that's okay? Or it just has to be the 50, 30, 20 of needs, wants, and savings? Can it change? Can there be a change in this method? That's my question.
Thank you very much for your question. It's such a very smart question. So, you see, this 50, 30, 20 rule is just a recommended rule. It's a recommendation. Like, it's not one size fits all. It's just like a suggestion. Do you understand? Like, it's not the Bible. It's not the word of God. Mm-hmm. So you can actually adjust it to suit your need. You understand? For instance, you're earning 100K. You are not putting your bill. Why? Instead of you to spend anyhow, of course you can save 80K. Of course. Yeah. If you are not saving, what will you use it to do? Buy dresses. So yes, I believe you should. I believe that's fine if you want to switch it a bit.
Okay, so I understand now. Yeah, got it. Now talking about paying for courses, investing in myself, right? Very, very important. In this needs, wants, and savings, where would this fall in? I mean, investing in myself, paying for courses. I want to save. At the same time, I want to invest in myself. So, where can I place the investment plan into? Is it under needs? Is it under wants? Is it under savings?
Okay. So I believe they can be okay. Some people would like to place it in wants, but I would like to place it in investment. Do you understand? Because it's actually a type of investment. Investing in yourself is a type of investment. That is where I will place it. Investment. Because I know once I do this course, I will appreciate in value. I'll be a better person. So, and I will charge more. Once I learn how to do this thing, I will charge more. And investment is you are putting your resources into what will appreciate in value or into what will fetch you more money in future. or in time to come. So investing in yourself will appreciate in value. Investing in yourself will fetch you more money in future. So I like to see it as investment.
Okay, thank you very much. My last question. For an entrepreneur who wants to get into business, and looking at the business, you just have 50,000 naira for this business. But when you gather the things that you need to get, you need like 150,000 naira. What's the place of borrowing, or would I say looking for loans to get to do start this business? What are those things to put in check so that at the end of the whole thing, when you start the business, you don't go into debts, right? Because you know that, okay, I want a business that starts with 150 and I just have 50,000 naira. And somehow people tell us that you can get loans to start this business. Okay, I'm getting this loan, but what should I put in place so at the end of the day I can be able to pay for this debt that I've taken, and then my business is still yielding? Or is it that yes, I will get the money to pay the loan, but I might still be stuck in a particular place, and it will take me so long or so much more to be at a place where I know that I'm earning something now. I don't know if you get the question.
Yeah. Can you repeat the question?
Okay, so there are like two questions in one. The first is, I want to start a business. For example, I want to start a business that would take 150,000 naira, but I just have 50,000 naira. And then the advice that comes is that, okay, go and get a loan. Getting a loan is fine, right? But then what can I put in place? What are the things I need to put in place so that at the end of the day, I can pay for that loan I have gotten and still hold up my business? I mean, still maintain my business. Second question is, well, after I've paid for the loan, what is that thing I need to do so that I don't get back, I don't lean back and say, okay, I've paid for the loan, I don't have anything to hold back to, and I have to go and get another loan again. What's your advice to people that want to start up business, that they don't go back to taking loans every time? The first loan that you have
Okay.
taken, right? You can maintain that, you return back what you have taken, and how to continue not taking loans every time in your business.
Okay. So first of all, I would like to say that before you go into business, you have to do something called a feasibility study. Feasibility study is just about how viable is this business? What is the market size? Does this business have potential for growth? Do we have competitors? Like, who are my competition? You get. So before starting a business, you need to know all these things. So once you are now sure that this business is viable, this business will yield fruits, or this business will um grow in future. Once you are now very certain, you can get a loan. You can get a loan. But before, you see, remember the woman in the Bible. That was when, I think it was Elisha told her to go and borrow vessels. Remember? I don't know if you remember that story. But yes, sometimes the need to borrow is there, and it is not bad to borrow as long as um it is necessary for that business. Do not go and borrow when you just have do not borrow when you do not need to borrow. Do you understand? There's something called REN in accounts, wholly, reasonably, um unnecessary. Yes. So that loan has to be necessary for that business. First of all, remember I said you have to do a feasibility study. That means you have to be sure that that business is viable. Do not go and borrow for a business. Do not go and sorry. Do not go and borrow for a business that is not viable. Do you understand? Do not borrow for a business. That is the first thing you should do. Make sure that the business that you are borrowing for is viable. Make sure that the business that you are borrowing for has potential for growth. Not a business that doesn't even have market size at all. That is not even, do you understand? So first of all, before you borrow, the business has to be viable. The business has to have potential. Not that it is only you that, let me calm down. But you have to make sure that that business makes sense, right? The business has to make sense. Then there's another thing. There are some people after borrowing, they misuse funds. If you do not want to end up in a state you do not like, that loan that you borrowed, because it's someone's money, you have to manage it properly. You have to put it in the right places. Do not go and borrow, then I borrow 1,000, sorry, I borrowed 100K. You now go and use 20K to buy shawarma, buy suya, buy ice cream, and all those nice things. No, you have to, when you borrow, use it for the reason you borrowed it. Do you understand? That's another thing. First of all, business has to be viable. Use the loan for the purpose for the purpose the loan was borrowed. Then you also have to manage your financial records. That's another thing some people um do not do for their businesses. I'm just adding this. You have to keep financial records. Very important. Keep your financial records so that you will know what is happening in your business, so that you know if you people are going down, or so that you will know how to make informed financial decisions. You have to keep financial records. So to your question, I'll just say three things. Do your feasibility study. Ensure that the reason why you are borrowing that loan, it's for a viable business, a business that has potential for growth. Secondly, use the loan for the purpose you borrowed it. Then thirdly, keep your financial records so that you will know exactly what is happening in your business, and so that you can make informed financial decisions. So that's the answer I have. I hope it has answered your question.
Yeah, it answers it well. Thank you so much. Miss Ruth, any questions?
No, I can't see any
No, I
questions,
can't
but
hear
I have a
you, but
question.
I have a question. Okay.
Okay, what do you say about someone who is not on a steady salary? Maybe it's a freelance writer like me. That's when you get contracts, you write. So it's not like you can track your salary or income. You cannot track your income basically, or predict exactly how much you earn per month, or in a space or in a season. For that kind of person, how do you budget and effectively plan towards financial management for every season you come into?
So I would just say that um you have to do things, like for instance, as the money comes, that's what I recommend. As the money comes, you budget. As the money comes, for someone who doesn't receive um monthly income, maybe your income comes maybe middle of the month or so. So for that, I think as the money is coming, you are budgeting. As the money is coming, you are saving. As the money is coming, yes, as you are budgeting, you are putting the amount that is for saving. As it is coming, you are placing the amount you are going to use for this. As it is coming, you don't just spend it. As it's coming, budget it. As it is coming, save it. You may not be able to do that automated savings that I talked about. But one thing you can do is um to budget as it comes, and as it comes, also set out a a reasonable amount for saving as it comes.
All right, ma'am.
All right,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that.
Over to the
Over
moderator.
to
There's
the
no more
moderator.
questions.
Any questions? Okay. Wow. I don't know. Do you have something to say? Something you want to add up, Mr. Machi, just to round up everything that you have said?
Okay, so what I just want to say is that um first of all, I want us to know that all these things are achievable once you set your mind to it. Goals are achievable once you set your mind to it. You want to take your financial life to another level. You have to be intentional about it. You have to be intentional about it. And don't just look at it like something you cannot do. This is something you can do. Because so many people that are already doing well, they started from the level we are in now. They started from just start from somewhere. Start from somewhere. That is what I would like to say. Start from somewhere. You want to save, start from somewhere. You can start saving that, even if it is 1,000. Start from somewhere. Once you can effectively save that 1,000, by the grace of God, it may increase to 5,000. Then before you know, it increases to 10,000. Before you know, it increases to 50K. Before you know it, with time, it will keep increasing. So I would like us to start from somewhere. I would like us to take baby steps. Do you understand? Like, be proud, take baby steps and celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself for each step you take. Do you understand? You don't have everything figured out, but make sure you start. That is what I want. I want to encourage us. We don't have everything figured out, but we will start. This year, I will start budgeting. From that small 5,000 I receive, I will budget. That 5,000, I will not use it anyhow. I will budget it. From that 10K, I will budget. Start from somewhere. Then I will not just spend anyhow. I will work with my budget. Do you understand? So I think that is just what I want to say. Start from somewhere, take baby steps, and for each step you take, make sure you celebrate yourself, because you deserve all the celebration, you deserve all the honor, because it is not easy. Yeah, start from somewhere.
Yes, thank you so much. Let's learn to celebrate ourselves. I would learn to celebrate myself, my small savings. I should learn to celebrate myself. And I advise that we all do the same. You've taught us to live within our means, live within our savings, I mean, our earnings. You also said that we should invest in ourselves, which is very, very important. And I feel like that's the best investment we can do. Personal investments is like the best we can do after every other one. And then lastly, you said that no risks, no return. No risks, no return. I know that as humans, we are. It's normal for us to have the fear that if I drop this money, how am I sure it's going to come back? But then, I mean, no risks, no return. Thank you so much, Miss Somachi, for today. Thank you so much for sharing this knowledge with us. Thank you for sharing those apps. I mean, those apps where we can save, where we can invest, where we can um, do things that we need to do to help us with budgeting and saving and all of that. Thank you so much, and we hope that soon we have you again. And we hope that when next you come, we can share our stories of how we saved through the year and how proud we are and how we celebrate ourselves. Right? Thank you so much once again. Over to the convener. Your mic, Miss Ruth.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Many thanks to our speaker for taking time to bring finance home to a point where we can easily understand, letting us know the small steps, seemingly small steps that eventually sum up to make up the whole, teaching us to learn budgeting and financial management, even from um, amount of money that might seem ignorable. I mean, when you receive that 5,000 naira, make a budget on it and spend wisely, because I think if you're not faithful, yes, with that 5,000 naira and don't spend it wisely, when the 50K comes, the 5 million comes, you might not be able to, because you have not learned financial prudence, you have not learned financial management. Thank you so much, as the moderator said, for even directing us to applications that can make it easier for us. I mean, we can leverage technology to be able to meet up our financial goals and our financial plans. Thank you so much for an amazing time with you. Thank you for coming with energy and a very peaceful and calm atmosphere. It's like you're rubbing our box and say, and save and please invest. I'm looking out for you. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a great time learning with you. And we look forward to more times where we'll sit for profitable conversations like this. Thank you so much. And we want to assure you that the next time you check back on us, you'll hear amazing stories. Thank you so much, Miss Somachi.
Sir, can you help me to do a screenshot of this? Yes, as three.
All right, all right, all right. I wasn't really hear that. I think you heard nothing. So thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for another amazing time on Lady Cat. And I look forward to the final dose with you. But before that, let's appreciate our moderator who has stayed amazing all through the sessions, Miss Oriola Blessing. Thank you so much for driving us well and driving us safely. And we've come to the safe end of today's session. Thank you so much. God bless you. All right, all right. As usual, I'm the one left on your screen again, and I'm excited to let you know that tomorrow is the final day of Ladyquette. And trust me. You don't want to be anywhere else. Tomorrow we'll be talking kingdom matters. Kingdom matters. We're talking kingdom matters. Kingdom matters. And tomorrow we will pray. We will pray. I said we will pray. We will pray. Tap your neighbor and say we will pray. So tomorrow will be another amazing time to wrap up the entire session of Lady Cat for this season. And we'll be looking at kingdom matters. Trust me, you don't want to be anywhere else. You don't want to be locked in anywhere else. So plan your program from today. Prepare your to-do list from tonight and give a space for tomorrow's session. Thank you so much for joining in all of the days. Thank you so much for joining in today on the live sessions and for the replays. You are amazing, and I celebrate the amazing woman you're becoming. Thank you so much for choosing growth. Thank you for choosing intentionality, and thank you for deciding to make the world a better place right from your own space. Thank you so much. And as we draw the curtain tonight, I will say have an amazing night, have an amazing evening, and do hold on, keep on keeping on. And we'll see here tomorrow by 7 p.m. I remember Ruth Tim to work your day. God bless you. Bye.